Thousands of upstate drivers will be charged with DUI this year. They'll be arrested and booked. Most will never be convicted. Those who are likely will face little to no meaningful consequence. For the last 2 months, 7 News has been analyzing thousands of DUI arrest reports and then following those arrests all the way through our court system. Tonight we can present our findings, showing just how easy it is to get away with DUI and what's really at stake. 7:53 p.m. on a Monday last November, the moment 7-year-old second grader Aaliyah King was killed by a suspected drunk driver on White Horse Road. Just 4 days earlier, 6:45 on a Thursday, 6-year-old Cameron Durham and his great-grandmother died on Highway 123 in Pickens County. The other drivers charged with felony DUI. For Ethan Rubenzer, it was 7 o'clock on a Friday morning, a week before his 12th birthday. His mom, Patty, was driving him to school.
We were in the car, and the last conversation we had was he asked me whether or not we could pack that night instead of the next day because we were going to the wilderness for his birthday. I mean, we were celebrating.
Ethan died when a man named Michael Kelly slammed into his mom's car. Kelly was driving on drugs. This was his first DUI.
He had just gotten his license a couple years before.
Right.
And never been pulled over for this?
Never been pulled over for that sort of thing, ever.
So this is, for all we know, this is the one time. This is the one time.
Right.
But that's all it took.
Right.
A first offense DUI is a remarkably common crime. We don't know how many upstate drivers attempt it, but local police arrest thousands each year. In 2019 and 2020, Troop 3 of the Highway Patrol, that's most of the upstate, made well over 4,000 DUI arrests. Greenville police arrested more than 800, and Greenville County deputies 650 more. Police enforce DUI laws aggressively, and when asked, most say they do it just to make the roads safer, if only for one night. The problem is what comes after the arrest. In short, not much.
And as they call your name, just approach.
This is East Greenville Summary Court. It's a Monday, and Judge Mark Edmonds' courtroom is packed with people making a first appearance. By mid-afternoon, there are a handful of state troopers resolving dozens of cases, some of them DUI.
When they call your name, if you could just step up to the trooper, that'll be your opportunity to talk about the case to and with that trooper, and however they can help you, they'll do that.
A 7 News analysis of Greenville County cases over 2 years found this is about as far as most first offense DUIs ever go. The overwhelming majority of drivers negotiate a deal with very favorable results. In 2019, 72 DUI arrests made by Greenville County deputies were heard in Judge Edmonds' court. 85% paid no fine at all, just court costs, usually less than $500. More than a quarter of the cases were reduced to lesser crimes, like reckless driving. The same analysis found other Greenville County magistrates weren't much tougher and were equally likely to accept a lesser charge. Solicitor Walt Wilkins' office prosecutes the DUI cases where the driver requests a trial.
If you walk in and you haven't requested a jury trial, you don't have an attorney, the cop will then negotiate with the actual charged individual for a resolution of the case. And if he wants to plead guilty, or the cop could actually plead the case down to a reckless driving, which is typically the next level down.
Do you think that's tough enough on these?
You know, these cases, DUIs are tough to prosecute.
Wilkins blames a complicated and often difficult to enforce DUI law. South Carolina requires officers to get nearly all of the traffic stop and arrest on camera. Evidence of poor driving, the field sobriety test, reading Miranda rights, and the blood alcohol test. Any problem with that video at any point, and a defendant probably walks. Plus, impaired drivers have gotten smarter about avoiding the most serious penalties. By refusing to take the field sobriety or breath test, they're legally locked in at the lowest limit of blood alcohol content, 0.08, no matter how impaired they actually were. While all DUI convictions do mean a suspended license, at that low limit, drivers can simply take a 16-hour alcohol education course like this one, held online by the Phoenix Center, and get a temporary license that all but eliminates the penalty.
We have seen a significant increase in the amount of double refusals, meaning no field sobriety tests and no blood alcohol blowing. So we have zero evidence other than bad driving and the officer's observations during the case. We feel that the public is much savvier on what not to do if you're pulled over for DUI.
With DUI law, it's less about the crime than the result. If you get caught, consider yourself lucky. The first time Michael Kelly got a DUI, he killed Ethan Rubenzer. Now he's serving 40 years.
Have you forgiven him?
Oh, that's such a tough question.
No, I have not. I know as a Christian that we should, and maybe at some point I will, but I am not afraid to say that I am not at that point, and I don't know any parent that would be.
Look, we're not the only ones watching these court cases. Mothers Against Drunk Driving released a study showing that between 2016 and 2019, 47% of DUI cases in Greenville County actually resulted in a conviction. As for the law, there are some proposals already in the legislature that would make the penalties a lot tougher. One that would require an ignition interlock device in the car of any driver who gets one of those temporary licenses for a DUI conviction passed the state Senate 41-1, but it's disappeared into the House Judiciary Committee, where it has been frozen and not scheduled for debate. Finally, I do want you to check out a cool feature we've added to the web. I mentioned we looked at hundreds and hundreds of individual arrests. Well, we put them on a map. Every DUI arrest made by the Greenville County Sheriff's Office for a 2-year period. Some pretty notable hotspots. Just look for this story at WSPA.com.